How's it going, guys? I'm your host Caravan Gaming. Welcome back to the next episode of the AQ Nostalgia Quest series, and for today's episode we are going back to the Hall of Memories. It's going to be a very long quest today, looking at the info sub, so let's jump right in. Rutan's Reckoned Rule of Semi-Classical Organics. Lots of dialogue and I think plenty of battles as well. I'm glad you came, Caravan. It is fortuitous we even know what I have learned. We owe Erebus a favor for the discovery, although I doubt very much she will appreciate such. Jacob has revealed to me that someone is mucking in my mechanisms, someone unknown. They go by the name Rutan or Entropy, but neither appear to be true titles. Erebus learned of it himself but sought to hide it, and so Jacob came to me instead. Jacob seems to be very keen on annoying Erebus. This is the second time he's revealed some plot of that annoying shadow. How were they mucking about in your mechanisms? Why call me? Valerian is still off work. Entropy was brazen enough to access Valerian's own memories, but the events concern most closely the memories of a Brilhado named Grimville. You need to know this, it is critical. I'm going to actually create a loop. I'm opening a new door on an already open one. You will be viewing someone else previously using my mechanisms. That sounds somehow dangerous. It is, so while we didn't just play the part as Grimville originally, did as much as possible. Do not in any way interact or change things. We'll talk afterward. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, so we get to play as Grimville this time. Okay. The Brilhado may not have won the war to preserve our arts, but we will rise again. What a predictably unimaginative response. Why are people such uncreative fools? Also, you are about to blow yourself out of creation. That matter of attempting necromancy has no stability. Oh, for pity's sake. Okay, so I guess we need to do this in whatever the heck armor this is. Yeah, we can change armors. Damn, what does this armor even do, or what does this armor even have? Can I cast spells? I can at least cast spells, right? And use my pets and guesses, right? So, this is a neutrally armor, okay. Yeah, I'm not really sure what this armor does for me, but okay. We can do water, ice, or earth. Okay, so let's do water. Then the Sphinx attacks. Okay, we attack. Oh, 617. Not too bad. Actually, yeah, actually not too bad. Let's see if we can get other attacks. Okay, just one hit. 769. That's actually pretty decent if you ask me. Okay. Oh, nice. Lucky strike. Okay, yeah, so actually just attacking is actually decent. Yeah, I prefer to stick with spell casting still though. Oh, come on. 93 MRM. Okay, missed everything. This is horrible. If I bring out Envy, I can do the Earth one, right? Oh wait, no, I didn't have Earth with me. Okay, let's do Fire instead. Last. Oopsies, I forgot to take that out of the inventory. My bad. Much better. Shadow Burp again. Okay. So I just want to get through the battles as quickly as possible because the dialogue is like super duper long here. And I think there's quite a fair number of battles as well. Okay, nice. Yeah, the crits are very nice, that's for sure. Also, I finished my gold farming and bought another storage chest, which is why I have 0 gold currently. Do try to exterminate us on our own time, Grimville. We have more pressing matters. Matters? Like what? Who are you? Have you any sense while the Chosen and their hangers-on were fighting, you would have lay waiting to set other plans in motion? I did. I was in Darkovia during the war. Well, I can barely believe that. My research tells me that your words are true. Who are you? Why do I? You are a friend, so you can call me Rutan. To the rest of the world, I am Entropy. What is equally obvious and true, however, is that you have made no progress in your studies, nor have you learned anything from the experience. But I've used my connections and have access to something that can assist. Ooh. What in the world? The Lawmaster's Hall? He will detect us. Will he then? You are so unimaginative. No, he won't, and the boat itself will not. I have to give them props for the animation here though. I know it's just a simple rectangle, but that's already a lot more than the standard animation that we're used to nowadays. So that's nice. Long have I been preparing. His ignorance has been assured by those even more contemptible than you. I do not see what I hope to gain by prodding at those events. No, not Rutan. I do not know you to be a friend, and I reckon I will stick with your public title. Ahem. I do not see what you hope to gain by prodding at those events, Entropy. I seek to help you learn what you will, Grimvale, not that it will change your fate or mine. What fate? Entropy is the fate that awaits us all. Now go. Relive that which you have forgotten. Oh wow. Wow, look at that. Construction site of the new Temple of Hope, the Ren. How goes the progress on the statue of the Galen? More slowly than I would like. I'm still not certain of this placement for the main statue. I think we may need to move them together in a larger alcove. Worse, the Sun and Shadow Stone deliveries from Stone Deep are delayed. And the Shadow Knights tell me the Vandarian Council is charging a massive excise tax against the Ren, but we are their ally now. No, against me. I used to date the Assassor's sister. Long story. What? And here I thought that with so much Vandarian imports, having a Vandarian in the construction was supposed to smooth the process. What am I doing here? What am I doing here? You are far too distracted to work, Brilhado. You should join your son in Darkovia. He seems irritated. I must have been more distant than I thought. What is Entropy on about? This is not my history. Is this some game? Your moping about here actually is hindering rather than aiding my progress. I can hold a fort here until you return. Why bother? I can see the wall from here. Because Von Krieger and Obsidia are there. What's the point? I would just be blowing hot air. They seem quite determined in their cause. Obsidia will not be happy that we refused her summons to begin with, and Von Krieger wouldn't even see me, no less listen to me. He's right, you know. I know Artix all too well. He can be quite single-minded. Hello, Prince Drakev. Do you really think so? I know so. Unfortunately, so do I. Of course, Bernardo, I will heed the architect's advice right anyway. Really? And why, pray tell? Your son is there. He's bound to be caught in the crossfire. Point taken, but I have duties to the crown and to you. Neither will have gone anywhere in your absence. I, like Maya, am eager to get out from under your thumb, and the king understands family. I certainly do, your highness. I seriously regretted not being at Stone Deep when my father died. I would not have you risk the same fate, Go Divyara. He nearly killed himself with that metanoia potion. Regret is an understatement. Were you a lesser man, you might say it would be my just desserts. Do not be ridiculous, you are my friend. What happened there was lifetimes away, and you are not a lesser man. No, he is not. Indeed, he has not. Why do I have the feeling the three of you planned this all along? Whistles. I'm sure I have no clue what you are on about. Whatever gave you that idea? Quite a hunch. You have been uselessly moping around the castle for 3 days. That might make one think something had to be done. Go and witness history, even if this once you are not to be part of it, my friend. Now, Maya, about your friend the Vandarian Trade Guild. Go. Of course, he was wrong. All are part of history and all are pulled by entropy toward their fate. Okay, so looks like the king is a pretty nice boss. He lets us get a chance to meet our son for the last time. I'm not sure if that's how you terminate. Okay, probably not, but yeah, you get the idea. So family leave, huh? Pretty nice of them to give us that. Ooh, look at that damage. I love it. 180% to darkness. I believe this quest gives you the Brilhado Necro Ropes or something like that, if I'm not mistaken, and that's like the one of the only Darkness Spellcaster armors if Necromancer doesn't exist. But because Necromancer exists, yeah, it's pretty much a useless armor. Like there's no reason why you ever want to use it over Necromancer. So yeah, just putting this out there. But we'll talk about the rewards when we get to it. This one, I guess I can just destruction burst it down. So, oh, come on, 21 health? Really? Really? Miss, very nice. P72, ooh, that was pretty low for some weird reason. HP. Go. I'm sorry, what was it you were saying? I said I expect Cagliari back with a report at any moment. Okay, more Paladin artillery. Nice. One turn kill. Next, Paladin X Master. Oh, this one has more health. That's gonna be annoying. 8,000, huh? Okay, let's switch to our Strawberry Shooting. Yeah, this is the best light defense you can master without using a miscellaneous item. Oh, actually 14%, yeah, it's low enough. Okay, spam Destruction Burst. Okay, I think we're out of MP to spam it, so I'm going to use Pixel Eater here. Oh, what the heck was that? Are you kidding me? Wow, all 3 miss? Damn. Holy my. Okay, that did a grand total of nothing. That was useless. Oh, but that's good for us though. No idea why or how all 3 hits missed. Were we just unlucky, or was that part of the special ability of his skill or something? Okay, let's finish this. Nice. How goes the War Soldier? Ouch, you might have chosen a more fortunate analogy, Amilara. Maybe, but the results of these actions are quite plain. Quite so. Losses are close on all sides, but at the moment the Paladin Order seems to be being coming ally rewarded for their instigation of this affront. The Commander, watch out. More, of course. Brilhado Mage. Okay, 180% to Dark. This will be a piece of cake. Oh, come on. 1 miss? Why do I keep missing? 103 at magic defense. No wonder. Fair enough, I guess. Could have just done that on the first try. Oh, zombie. This one can regenerate. That'll be annoying. Okay. I'm gonna go with last. And we want to prevent it from regenerating as much as possible. The regeneration is based on how much he damages you for, if I'm not wrong. So yeah. Okay, that's good. Nice. Okay, one more casting ought to do it. Though I think you might need to use Essence Orb as well. Oh, nice. Miss again. Very, very nice. Oh no, we have just enough. Awesome. Oh! I had to jinx it, didn't I? I just had to. There we go. Next, Cyclops. Okay, weak to darkness. At least most of the monsters in this quest are defeated within 1 or 2 turns, so I'm okay with that actually. And this isn't a bad armor, honestly. Like, the resistances are very good, MRM is above average. It's just that it doesn't come with anything special, no skills, no whatsoever. Fusions, okay. In some MP and Destruction Burst. There you go. 2 misses. Oh wow, 114, but at least we killed it. Ahem, the commander must be thrilled. He is less than enthusiastic. How ironic it would be for our own order to succeed where Father Dao's failed. But I sees the fighting as an inevitable result of what in the world was that? I beg your pardon. I felt it too. Cagliari, direct your friends and those who remain loyal to fall back to Darkovia and take no further part in this senseless folly. My friends, perhaps, but I will stay at your side. No, my son is right, Cagliari, you need to fall back. Why? Amilara will never turn from me in an hour of need. I shall not do so now. We need to go to the front, Cagliari, and that will not be a safe place for you. And do you think the paladins fighting there will slow long enough to recognize that the two of you are not enemy Brilhado either? A fair enough point, Cagliari, except that you are talking about Amilara and I. We can keep them at bay with the Coal alone if it came to that, and I do not intend for it to get that far. On the other hand, if you are there, my son will just be worried for your well-being. In other words, and I say this not to be inconsiderate, but rather with genuine affection. Your being there puts Amilara at greater risk than any aid you can offer. You are a liability. Put like that, I suppose you are right. He's very right, friend. You know me very well. I could not rest for a moment. I would not be on my toes. Move fighting. Hold on. Okay, more monsters. did good damage there, but not enough to one-shot it. Really should give the burst one more hit. Make it 4 hits instead. As with all the other burst spells, I don't know why Teleport both gets 4 hits, the rest are like 3 hits only. They should honestly just make everything 4 hits, so that, you know, at least you can keep the spells up to standard or up to date with today's challenging content. More hits are always better. If you are both sure, you are very sure, Cagliari, sound a retreat and good luck. And good luck to you as well. You're thinking that we may need it, weren't you? Something very definitely is wrong. Of course, had Amilara known what was actually coming and just how wrong things were getting, he might have kept Father Lux much closer to home. Not that such would have spared any of them. It is an unstoppable force. What? Entropy cannot be denied. Let's see what it was you were doing at the time. There are those who will tell you that now is the time to fall back, to rest upon our laurels. Those who will state that the Order of Mysterious Necromancers' guidance is suspect, their purpose, manipulation. They are of course correct. The Order of Mysterious Necromancers offers us nothing in the long run but deception. They were founded on a lie, and their goals are their own advancement. In the end, the time will come for us to cast off the yoke of these would-be leaders. I remember this clearly, Entropy. What is the point of this? If you would learn what I will have to teach you, Brujado, then observe. But I tell you, these individuals who cling to the tatters of diplomacy, as if somehow they could will peace into existence, are no better leaders for the Brujado than those cloaked magi who hide their acts behind the image of another. You were inspiring, short-sighted and driven by your arrogance, but inspiring. These pacificers act not out of vision, but out of fear. The world of law is changing. Faced with such a change and the uncertainty that comes along with it, these diplomats would run and hide like the Draco of old, who in the hope that they could hide from the Uncreator's passing, took to the mountains for 1,000 years. My father led the Brujado in the wake of such a ruler. I've seen directly the results of such cowardly guidance, and it is the very same deposed leader whose counsel now suggests us that we should turn aside from this conflict. Were the wishes of the Saligra family realized, the Brujado would be reduced to an afterthought, a footnote on the pages of history. Was the very creature that slew my father offers the Draco King guidance at the hand of that same family. Divyaria Saligra may be loyal to the Uncreator, but he is a traitor to the Brujado, to our people, to our culture and to our history. And his son Amilara is an apostate who will lead us in a different war entirely. A civil war from within, seeking to liberate the very creatures who owe their continued existence to our intervention, but who ungratefully shove us away. The rightful place of our kind is as the rulers of this weak and failing world. Not as after images barely able to hold on to their light, no less lead their new creation and bring life and light to their darkness. Remember, we did not create this war, and those who say that we are equally culpable in rising to the bait of our aggressors are engaged in a subterfuge. We respond to threats on our very way of living. Not responding to such aggression is the same as acquiescence to the aggressor. And I tell you that such action will never stand. It is the paladins who brought this new calamity upon our heads. It is the paladin order who must pay the levy and tariff that is due for such actions. There are those who are calling now for an election among our people, who will defy the record and wishes of our late great ruler, Shroud Brood, my father, in selecting his own replacement, who will add to this conflict a battle of succession. Have we not faced enough in this unprovoked war on our very livelihoods without adding internal drama to the conflict? And yet you are unable to hold all of this together. Why? The ley lines were disrupted. Nothing I said here ultimately could stand against changes to the fabric of magic itself. Is that so? I think another cause at play. Mark me well. Down that pathway lies the bones and ashes of our enemies. The people of Vanda ruled via acclamation, and their rulership created the very foundations that the Brujado used to reclaim our foothold in this world. Ask yourself, why is being sought in such a call? Why might the Saligras and those like them wish to interfere with the orderly and proper succession of the Brujado people? I say unto you, it is no wonder that Divyaria Saligra would support such a cause. It is no wonder because he, as a wearer of the mantle, used just such a tyranny of the majority to control Vanda, Nel, and ultimately Duran. Saligra is no better than a hypocrite, and he will use just such an illusion of choice to guide our people, not into glory, but into the faded memories of the past that he offers as a false hope of the world to come. We know that which has fallen does not simply rise again, but that which has fallen can be made to rise via the very arts we have mastered for so long. We must stand strong. The Brujado must respond to any threat to our sovereignty and authority with unflinching determination and single-minded perseverance. We must see through false promises and hopes, and build a future based upon the glory of our past station rather than on the memories of a world long of a world long since lost to us. Grimville, the rightful leader of the Brujado people and general of her necromancers, has spoken. I know all of that. I know what happened. You are wasting my time. You know nothing. You know but a single view on the larger picture. Blinded by ignorance, you are a fool. Son of short brood. Now, listen to me or perish. Do you threaten me? On the contrary, foolish child, you threaten yourself with your untamed games. I see you question my power though. I will now use the hall to show you what the powers themselves know. I shall reveal to you things you could never have known. It is not merely undead that come. Whether the living Darkovians come in support of the undead or fleeing for their own reasons, I cannot say. But the refugee camp is rapidly spilling past its borders and will need to be expanded again in another day or so at this rate. Good evening, Lawmaster. Good evening, Brother Lux. With respect, Lawmaster, why are you here? I was under the distinct impression that the Pantheon was maintaining a policy of strict neutrality in these affairs. I have never been one to sit around idly. My fellows can make all of the proclamations they want, and the official position does indeed remain one of non-interference. But I have taken the position, supported by those same individuals, that the non-interference paradigm is restricted to the actual conflict. This camp therefore is outside of the matter, and I have received calls seeking aid. It must take a particular individual to contact you. Once maybe, I've been a bit less than secretive about my home number and address of late though. Oddly enough, my requests for aid come from two very disparate sources. Lady Sinara and her half-brother? No, that may have been unusual, but I hardly would have been odd, given the fact that Lady Sinara and Lord Donovan both have a standing agreement with me. Interestingly, neither party has asked for aid in these events. I think they both know that my taking a direct hand will be problematic. Note, Grimville, the impunity which I access these memories, he has no awareness of this. Who are you, Brujado, and how are you mucking about with my own back doors? Blasted, the Shade would notice, wouldn't he? Well, you are no part of this business, Shade. You were not even on law. Those events do not concern you. You? I see. Up to your own games are you then, and just what is your cause? My cause is entropy, and you will not interfere, or I will unveil the mechanism of your access to the Lawmaster myself. Oh, such nastiness. No need. I am interested to observe what you seek to create. But more transmorphers are coming. They are not in my control, so you will need to make it true. Blast. Deal with the creatures, Grimville. Okay, more beastly bush baby. So let's go with fire. Man, that was a very long cutscene. I think there's more to come. Yeah, this isn't anywhere near the end yet. Hold on, let me just check. Okay, seems like... Yeah, I don't know if this is even halfway, honestly. You know what? We will finish up the battles. And then we'll continue again in the next episode. Yeah, it's just too freaking long to do in one episode. I think it takes like 1 hour at least. And this is me blazing through the monsters, by the way. Can you imagine, like, oh my god, like, if this was like not Mastercraft quest. If this was a quest with like regular or like tankier monsters, or monsters that weren't weaker or like under level, how freaking long would this take? This is ridiculous. Also, a lot of the monsters here apparently have a whole ton of MRM for some weird reason. So yeah, that is actually quite annoying to deal with as well. No man. I think we're only like halfway. I don't even know if this is halfway, honestly. The quest is just so ridiculously long. I thought when I saw Kid fell, it would be somewhere around the halfway mark, but no, I was apparently quite wrong regarding that. So yeah, energy. Oh, energy would be better, huh? Let's do this. Can we kill it? Oh my god, one miss, of course, and he gets a turn. Oh, this is stupid. Yeah, transform. Jeez, okay, that hit hard. Yeah, look at that MRM, this is ridiculous. Doom Sheep, okay, this isn't so bad. Last start. Okay, destruction burst, let's go. Oh, nice, one shot. Okay, so we'll end it here. I hope you guys have enjoyed today's lengthy episode. If you have, be sure to give this video a thumbs up, and of course, subscribe to this channel if you guys would like to see more such future content. Till the next time, I'm your host, Caravan Gaming. Peace out.